I'm a girl where used to have her nails every minute. Cause you know you're a girl. And you need to look good. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For those who are new here, welcome. Make sure to hit the like, share and subscribe button because I'm about to drop some gems. Now I saw where you guys loved my house tips, like how I was able to purchase my home at 23, and I thought, wow, okay, so you guys are interested in, home ownership as you should. So I am here today to break down tips on how you can save to make that step on purchasing your first home. So I have my notes because, as I said in the last video, I don't want to lead you astray, and I did some of these things to help me become one step closer to home ownership. So number one, guys, you have to determine what you can afford. That's the number one step. In Jamaica, prices range, okay? You have some houses that are upscale, working class communities, new houses like new housing schemes and fixer-uppers. As I said in my last video, I purchased a fixer-upper because that's what I could afford coming straight out of college and only being employed for a year plus. So you need to determine what your pocket can afford. So the best way to do this is to talk to a real estate agent. They'll be happy to consult with you and help you with that kind of information needed. Or you can also call the NHT guys. They will help you to be like, okay, how much you earn, budget it out, and you can see what you can afford on your salary. Number two, guys, this is piggybacking off of number one. You have to find out the cost involved in purchasing that property. So as I said in my last video, your deposit, you have to make a minimum deposit of 10%. Note, I said minimum. You can deposit more if you can, but you have to make a minimum deposit of 10%, okay? And you have to really scope out the different areas. You have to search. When I was buying my home, I scoped the newspaper, asked around till I was weak. Trust me, you have to see where you can get the best bang for your buck. So do a little research, ask around, check the papers. You also have to look at the different prices of house in different areas. So as I said before, you have different areas working, you have different houses in different schemes all around the place. As I said earlier, you have the upscale, working class, middle income, new kind of development schemes, and you also have fixer-uppers. So you have to check out the prices of the different houses. You also need to pay legal fees to attorneys, and I told you when buying a house, attorneys have to be involved. So of course that come at a price. I had to pay 3% in legal fees. So you have to speak with attorneys and so forth. You have to consider your government taxes, your stamp duties, which you pay to the stamp office. You also have to consider registration fee, which you pay to the titles office. You also have to consider expenses. So say for example, you take a fixer-upper like I did. You have to consider how much money I'm going to put towards fixing up that home, whether it be a mill, whether you need to borrow money to fix up the home. You have to put that in consideration when buying a fixer-uppers. If it's a modern type of home, you don't need to think about additional money because modern types of houses usually come with modern fixtures, cabinetry, electricals. They would have already wired it and your different outlets and all of that. So modern homes, you don't usually have to think about putting aside money to fix up because it already comes in the price, which is like 20 mil depending, 15 mil. Do your research. As I said, guys, ask around, shop around, consult with a lawyer, the NHD, or somebody in real estate. They will be able to help you. Budgeting. This is supposed to be no secret, guys. In order to purchase your home, you need to budget. This cannot be reiterated enough. This cannot be said enough. You must budget. You have to budget. In order to purchase a house, you have to budget. No going around that. If you don't know where your money goes, it's impossible to budget. It's impossible to budget. So here are a few tips, and remember guys, I'm not a licensed financial advisor. I'm just speaking about things that work for me. So tips: look at where you spend the most money and say to yourself, can you cut back? Is this essential? Do I need to spend money right there? When I was saving for my home, oh my gosh guys, the amount of remember I'm 26 now, I was 23. The amount of parties I had to miss, even my hairstyles. I had to do my hairstyles every month. I still do. Where you can cut back, cut back. I'm a girl who used to have her nails every minute. Cause you know you're a girl. And you need to look good, and your hairstyle need to fresh and clean, and you need to have your nails too. And you know, sometimes you feel like, say, an outfit, if you put on an outfit, if your hair not do, you don't look good. No matter how you beat your face, no matter how the dress sit down on you. Like, if your hair not do, you feel hot down. So the nails, I used to put on nails like every other minute. As one drop off, my running and go fix it. Hot girl something, but I had to look back and say, no, can I save here? I'm spending $4,000 to do my nails. Can I save here? You have to look at those things and cut back on it, because that's not essential. It's not. You don't need nails to survive, and you definitely don't need hair and makeup to survive, guys. For men, if you go to the barber every week, you probably need to go every 2 weeks in order to be able to save. Another tip, guys, is to pay your bills on time. Do not be in arrears. Don't be owning these people. Pay your bills on time, because that plays a huge factor into you getting a loan. When you go to the NHG, you have to pay your bills on time. Alright, so look at this. For example, if you're in debt, you need to clear out that debt. Because when you go to the NHG and you want to borrow money, they will do a background check on you, and more than likely they will turn you down. Or if they don't turn you down and they give you the loan, your interest rate will be sky high. Trust me on that, guys. Also, these are some other tips I personally use that I'm sure you can use too. I bought iron-free clothes to go to work, meaning that it basically stretches to your body. Guys, I don't really know if you guys will find iron-free clothes, but women, there are tons of places you can get iron-free clothes, and what that does is to help you cut back on electricity. It helps you cut back on spending. Your electricity bill will be lower. Also, if you can plug out your electricals when you go into work, plugging out your fan, plugging out your stove, plugging out your TV set, I don't know, anything where you have where it's consuming energy to keep it plugged in, plug it out before you go to work, guys. This is very, very, very important for you to do. Every mickle make a muckle, and where you can save right there, do so. Okay guys, every Jamaican supposed to know this tip, and it's join a partner. I can't stress how joining a partner is so important. And don't tell me, oh, you don't have no money, you can't join a partner. No, because these tips that I gave you above can help you certainly join the partner. So for instance, yes, you don't have the money, you can go half and half with somebody, meaning they pay half, you pay half, you both benefit at the end of the month. You know, you split the cost. Go half and half to make up the partner. Everybody must do partner, trust me. Your granny, your auntie, ask anybody, if you don't know about it, more than likely them hear about partner and them know about partner. So consider doing a partner, guys. Alright, Jamaican, we know about hustling, we know about side hustling, and you have to, if you can, hustle. So many of us are talented and our talents are hidden. If you have a hidden talent that can help you make money, I suggest you pursue it. All of the talents, you know, that you possibly have locked up inside of you won't be born and won't blossom and won't be owned if you don't develop that side of you, that part of you. So hustle on, people, hustle on. And like, for example, say you were a teacher before but you're no longer teaching. Look at ways you can earn money from teaching. You can use that skill set to have extra classes online. The government needs teachers like nothing before to help with our students now who are now home doing online learning. If you can help, if you can have extra classes and help those students, wouldn't that be wonderful? You can earn some money, and even though you're in COVID time, you don't really want to charge a lot, you can charge a little to assist the nation's children right now during COVID. That's a little extra money in your pocket, you know. So if you were a teacher before, you can use that skill to earn a little extra. For example, a debt consolidation loan. Now you may be wondering, Kristen, how that? Well, say you're in debt at several institutions. You can borrow one big loan to help pay off those debts combined. And in borrowing that one large loan to help pay off those several debts, you can save thousands of dollars. I'm not a licensed financial advisor, guys, but with that one loan, you can pay off several loans. And with that extra money, you will have monies left over, which you can put towards purchasing your home. Call the bank, call the credit unions. I'm sure they can assist. Ensure you do that. Banks are very competitive now. It's COVID time and they're really just handing out loans. They're handing out loans. So if you can capitalize on this would be wonderful. They're handing out interest rates that, you know, I would take full advantage of. And trust me, guys, it makes a world of a difference. Now in COVID time, you can get a loan left, right, and center. Banks are competitive. Call the banks, call the credit unions, do all of that. Guys, here are my tips. I hope that you were able to take away some information that will get you one step closer to purchasing your home. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment below, and hit the notification bell for you to be notified for when I post videos. That's it, guys. Bye.